Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your February 2020 monthly forecast. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Those of you that have supported me, through donations, through Amazon wishlist, or just clicking on those commercials and watching those commercials. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. My voice is a little gone right now. My throat is a little scratchy, but I'm a-okay. And so hopefully you'll be able to hear me well enough to hear this whole reading. So thank you guys so much. And let's get started. If you are new to me, welcome. I hope this resonates, and stick around. I pull from several energies, so I get multiple messages and readings for you guys. So we'll start off with your general energies for the month. This one flipped out, the card of Journey. Virgo also got that. General energies for the month. Temple Path just peeked through. Let me finish my thought, Spirit. So, as I was saying, general February 2020. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. What is the overall message? Here we go. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. That is your solar plexus chakra. That is your life force energy. What is it that you need to walk away from that perhaps has been blocking that life force energy, that's saying, you know what, enough is enough. I'm done. I've had it. All these people that are trying to come into my life and, think they have some sort of say in my life, think that they can get away with, spewing all kinds of negativity. They're not blocking your sacral chakra. I'm sorry, your solar plexus chakra. You got way too many things, going on for you, Taurus. And I've been wanting to do a bonus reading for the earth signs because one of my meditations last week, I did feel as though there was this type of energy coming in towards the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, or if you have earth heavily in your chart, where you're just like, I've had enough. These people that think that they can come in and say what they got to say. And some people don't even come into the picture, was what I was feeling. It's like they were just doing it all behind your back. And you're like, you know what? Deuces, I'm out. You have no place in my life. I left you back in 2018, 2019 and beyond. We're not having that kind of energy here in 2020. You've got way too many good things, positive things, growth. I mean, all that yellow and gold there. And if it takes you some time to regain your strength, your energy, rest and rejuvenation is what you're going to need, especially after walking away from those harsh energies. I do feel that some of you may have had some, karmic ties to these people. It can be friends, family members, coworkers, old, perhaps supervisors at work, things like that. And some of you may be dealing with exes that pop in and out. In any case, you definitely need to walk away from whatever it is that has been blocking you and holding you back. And if you haven't figured out what that is yet, hello, 2020, rest and rejuvenation is what is needed in order for you to regain your strength. Yeah, see, you're pushing these people back. You're defending yourself. You're like, 2020 is my year. The hell you are going to come into my life and try to tell me this, or try to, block me from my abundance, from my, energies. Yeah, see? If somebody tried to take money from you, or try to scam you, or try to take business from you, I feel like, man, and if you have Virgo in your chart, Virgo was having, in Virgo's general energy, it was as though someone was like slandering them, like talking bad about them. Yeah, and this one was like the ending of Virgo's reading. It's that feeling of like, woe is me, mission not accomplished, thank you very much, in terms of, these people trying to come in and wreck your life. You're like, I'm over that shit. Don't come asking me for a handout, trying to be like, oh, you're the shit. You're, you got your shit together. I need your help. Please help me out. But in reality, they're taking and taking and taking from you, and people that take rarely give. So, you know, this is why I was feeling like this is someone who's taking money from you. This is someone who tried to scam you. This is someone who, you know, preyed on that very nurturing, giving side of you. But what they don't know is that the minute you discovered this, man, did they get the freaking horns, right? Like, you're like, now, see, I know what they're up to. I see it. I'm over that shit. I'm not helping them anymore. Now it's like, back up, boundaries. You don't get to come into my life and do that. I got bigger and better coming my way, and you're not one of these wands, but you will be quick to put them in their place. This may have already happened or is about to happen, because that rest and rejuvenation with that 4 of Cups energy, it's like you took the time to be like, you know, I thought they were the homie. I thought they were my best friend. I thought they were my girl. I thought they were part of my whatever it is. You know, the work wife, the work hubby, the, you know, if this is at work, if this is, you know, in your connections, in your community, in your family, someone that you felt you can really trust, and then it come to find out they're taking and taking from you emotionally, energetically, financially, and then they turn around and start, you know, running their mouth about you. Keep moving with that shit. Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss, but yeah, see, look at that with the Justice card, King of Cups. So yeah, so some of you may have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, so someone was absolutely pushed out. Like, you're no longer here. You no longer have a place in my life, a place in my heart. I'm done with you. Don't even come asking me for anything. It's like over and done with. I got to do right by me. I got to, you know, figure out from here on out. I feel like you're the one that's going to be handling some really swift justice, and you're going to have a way with words. Like, I can see you getting a little angry here and maybe going beyond, but you're very hurt on the inside. However, you've already thought about the situation on how you're going to, you know, overcome it and how you're going to move on and push on through. And you're just like, you know what? The biggest way I can, you know, unblock myself from these people and like push them away, you know, because they were a block. You didn't realize it at that time. You felt you were doing the right thing. You were helping this person out. Maybe you had a business partnership, a friendship, you know, a love relationship, whatever it may be. I think you felt you were doing right by them. And then you realize, oh shit, they took me for granted. This could have also been someone, you know, a Libra or a water sign that could have come in and enlightened you about this. Like, they put you in this situation like, what you gonna do? What's next? Come on. You're gonna keep putting up with this? It's time for you to walk away. Get rid of that emotional energy. That type of energy is not welcome here, where it's overly emotional because you fell for their bullshit. You fell for, you know, I feel as though they knew how to prey on you. Like, they know that, of course, you would help a friend. You'd probably give the shirt off your back. Of course, you know, yeah, sure, you know, I'll help you get through this. But, you know, really, you know, you really got to work on this. You felt like you were guiding them through everything. And you were, you know, helping them financially and emotionally. And they took you for granted. It's time to move past this. This is the Love Your Inner Goddess. Love Your Inner Goddess oracle messages. Moonchild. So we do have full moon in Leo coming up. This would be the utmost perfect time for you to do some release work with the full moon. Release that toxic energy. Those people that took you for granted. Those people that just kept taking from you. Release yourself. Every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. Forgive them, not for them, but for you. Use that beautiful moon, full moon energy that's coming to you next weekend. and release yourself. Let it go. You're better than this. You're better than that. They've been part of the reason why you have not grown as much as you should have, why you have not done as much as you should have. Because you felt you were doing the right thing, being a good person and being there for them. But you're about to use that sword in more ways than one, let me tell you. Archangel Oracle messages, spirit guides and guardian angels, archangels. Enlighten Taurus with the message. Okay. Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So you may have been enlightened about this because you got this like intuitive nudge, right? Believe when I say those were your ancestors. Those are your spirit guides and guardian angels, the deceased loved ones, that are looking down on you, especially if you have a child that you lost, indigo and crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So I also feel that somebody may have exploited this about you. Like they knew that you can connect in this type of way, and what you really need right now is peace. Archangel Chamuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So if someone did you wrong, give them the horns. All right, my Taurus friends, let's move on to your love life. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign with your love life reading. For February 2020, I will pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle. One card for singles and one card for couples, and we'll go from there. One more shuffle. Okay, here it is. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, February 2020. Singles, please. Okay. Express your love. And a card for couples, codependency. And that is probably that fool that tried to take advantage of you in the general reading. Let me tell you, don't be codependent on them. Don't allow their codependency on you. Singles, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. If there is someone that you've been seeing, that you just recently met, someone that's on your mind, that's in your heart, go ahead and make the romantic gesture, especially in the month of February. Now, whoever coined this, the month of love, was onto something. I don't know. Maybe after everyone's, come down that high of the holidays and had some time to, refocus their energies on what the new year will bring. And now February brings you lots of love. High Priestess and the Page of Swords. There you are, Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, the Devil card. Four of Swords in reverse. Death. Too many cards. That was Strength. That was Five of Cups and Ace of Swords. The Lovers. Okay, here we go, Taurus. Taurus singles. Definite shady energy, shady character that's like kind of looming over this, which is probably why you feel as though you have not been able to express your love. I feel as though some of you Taurus singles that are like single but not single, I don't know, it's like it's almost like you have other people that you have to deal with, that you're trying to break away from. I feel that there's like some sort of okay, and I'm going to say this because I feel like you're single and then coupled and then single and then coupled. I feel like both readings are going to resonate with you because there is in fact some sort of codependency here, especially with the Capricorn, Scorpio, perhaps a Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. So I feel as though just when you feel that you've been enlightened and illuminated about what you want to do next. I feel that you've been keeping an eye on someone. There is someone that you want to reach out to, maybe connect with. You, I mean, oh my God, have been moving ever so slowly, right? But I feel that you have thought and overthought every step of the way. And that's just been in between all the work that you've done with yourself, you know, or at work, like you've immersed yourself in so many different projects that I feel like it's kind of held you back from, you know, this new beginning in love. Again, I feel as though there are certain things, and yes, there's this is kind of similar to a part in the Gemini reading. I don't remember which part, but I know this is something similar to that, where there's a lot of in and out, coming and going. Every time you feel that you're going to come out of hiding, you know, out of hibernation, out of, you know, like you've refreshed, I'm coming back. I got my shit together. I'm ready for a new lease on life. And then something or someone comes and pulls you away. It's like you feel tight and bound to the situation, but you've got love for someone else and you feel like a responsibility elsewhere. So some of you may have a responsibility to children, and so you feel like you need to be more faithful and supportive to the children, and maybe even the baby mama, baby daddy, which is, even though you don't have like a full-on relationship with them, you feel like a responsibility to them, or vice versa. I feel that, you know, it's almost as though you're keeping them at bay, or they are you. So you feel like you cannot fully move towards the energy that you want to, which is why you've been moving so slow. And you're just like, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna keep working, I'm going to do what I need to do. And just when you feel that, you know, the quiet times have surfaced and everything's been okay, like you see things going nice and sweet and calm and peaceful for a week or two, and then you come out of hiding and you try to like rekindle whatever connection this is. You want to express your love, and you really want to like move forward and say everything that you feel that should be said, but there is something holding you back. What's holding Taurus singles back? Yeah, like I said, it's a family situation. Thoughts, concerns. See, you're thinking about this person that you have in mind, but you have, I don't want to say commitment because this is singles. I feel as though you just have responsibilities or codependent ties or, you know, attachments elsewhere, but you do have this person in mind, whoever this person is. It's like, this is a guy who's, you know, is it quiet enough? Is it calm enough for me to reach out to this person, express my love because I'm thinking about them? And just when you think it's safe to do so, you get pulled back into like this toxic, never ending, you know, harsh energy. Yeah, so you have been on a long journey, because I feel that every few steps you take, this is the same like with Gemini. So you may have been dealing with, you know, a Gemini, but I feel as though every time you felt like you were gaining progress, gaining momentum, you were moving forward, there was something that would block you or pull you back or pull you away. So then the progress essentially felt like regression and the end. There's also like father energy, older man, maybe a mentor who, I'm just hearing, they've got you laser focused on, you know, making money, family business, you know, working and overworking, overextending yourself, things like that. And so it's that, like, you feel a responsibility to honoring, you know, this father figure, this mentor, that like, I can't let them down. But you have to understand, Taurus, if you are not happy, fully happy, content with the life that you're creating, that you're living, because you're living someone else's dream, that won't make them happy. it will be a bit disappointing to them that even though you're trying to honor this person, you're really not honoring yourself. And so this father figure, mentor would ultimately, yes, they would want you to make them proud and how far you've come with whatever it is that you've taken on their behalf. However, not at the expense of your love life, of your family, of being in a loving, healthy relationship. Okay. So this can also be a family member who's, you know, pretty toxic, keeping you tied and bound to whatever, you know, business endeavors, work energy. And all the while see, I'm telling you, they're going to run you to the ground. And at the end of the day, all this time, all these years will pass. And then for what? What do you have to show for? Right? Whispers of Love Oracle messages. What is the overall energy? What is the love message for Taurus singles? Please, Taurus singles. Nope. There it is. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. So you may be at a point in your life where, I mean, look at this. Look at this. You really want to be with this person. You want to be able to reach out and comfort them and love them and hug them and kiss them and be all these fun, nice, loving things. But you're not available to them emotionally or physically. You're not. And you can say that you are emotionally available, but not really, because you're not physically available. So you can tell someone you love them and care about them and all you want. But if there isn't any action being taken towards a life together, a commitment, a relationship, then how available are you? Okay, Taurus singles, this is for Taurus couples now, and this may resonate with you as well with the codependency cards. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Remember that addictions don't necessarily mean like, you know, vices, you know, alcoholism, drug addictions. It can also be codependent relationships, people that are dependent on you for money or you them. Those that are, you know, in love with love, that feel that they need to constantly have someone there to feel complete and whole. This can also be, you know, shopping, gambling, eating, video gaming, you know, anything pretty much can be a vice. I mean, people got some crazy addictions out there, right? No judgment, but you know what I mean? It could be something that you are very attached to or committed to, that you're not realizing can be codependent in nature, you know. I just heard like OCD, like you feel like if you don't do something a certain way, you feel like your life is in shambles almost. I feel that you're gaining your strength and your momentum to be able to break free from whatever codependencies there is. I feel for some, you may have someone that is codependent on you or making you feel like you're codependent on them. You know, like I said with the singles, it's like you don't want to disappoint the family. You don't want to disappoint someone important to you. And that creates a codependent energy, you know, where you feel like the only way you can live your life is by living it by their example, by their rules, you know. Okay. I see Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, sorry for my voice coming and going. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So wish fulfillment is there for the taking if you allow it to be. So, again, I feel that the minute you gain strength and momentum, you get pulled back. I'm hearing it, I'm feeling it, and it's like you want to approach someone, you want to move forward. You want to offer someone your cup of love, and I feel as though someone gets in the way of that. Someone tries to cut you down. Someone tries to make you feel bad for wanting a life. So again, with the Eight of Pentacles in the same spot. So if you feel as though there is a familial obligation, right? You can't let your parents down. Yeah, you're in despair over it. You can't let your parents down. You can't let your family down. You can't let so-and-so down. You're living your life, adjudication, all work. And I'm going to say family business because the only way this type of energy would interfere the way it has if it's family business. I don't really see it like it's a menial job or like, no offense, but like just like a whatever small time job that's not like a career. I don't see that overtaking, you know, your life where you're just miserable. Yeah, you know, sometimes we end up in jobs that we absolutely hate and then we wish we can get out and we're just like not sure how to do this, but you know, there's some sort of legal matter that's got you in despair after all the hard work you've put into it. And I feel like it's become some sort of an awakening moment that you've taken on as much burden as you have. And it's like, for what? For what? You've got legal troubles. You've got pissed off women or people, right? Mom, mother figure, baby mama, whatever. And you're just like, when is it my turn? When is it my turn? Where I get to keep some of this money instead of, you know, being the one to hand stuff out. And you're done, Taurus. You're done draining your energy, yourself, you're just done. You're like, to hell with this shit. No freaking way. It's time for you to move forward. Take a vacation, please. Yeah, so again, and that goes perfectly there. Listen, with the distant horizons and the courtship card, you're consistently seeing your love life, future partnership, relationship, you know, marriage, partnership, whatever it is that you have been wanting to manifest for yourself, but have been unable to because you've got ties, you know, familial ties or, you know, business ties elsewhere that have gotten you into a heap of trouble or have just been, you know, such a huge burden that you feel like such a disappointment at times. And you know, don't do that to yourself, Taurus. Don't do that to yourself. You know, you have the power to create something beautiful, something new. You know, the power to create a future, at the present moment, to have something that you want with someone that you want. But as long as you stay in this energy, that courtship, that relationship, it's not going to manifest for a very long time because it's at a distance. Not just like distance wise, like you guys live far from each other, but I mean like it feels untangible. You try to move closer and closer to this person. You feel like you're making baby steps, but that's what it really is baby steps, and it's never a big enough step to get you to this point. So this can be illusionary courtship because you never get through this part. As long as you continue to live this life of despair, of utter disappointment, you know, never being able to please someone or, you know, make someone proud because you're living under the shadow, the guise of, you know, got to make this person proud, got to make this person happy. But are you living the life that you want for yourself? act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are here with you. So you will always consider them. So that this courtship doesn't have to be at a distance. I do feel like you have love for someone out there, but they're at a distance. What's up? What gives? Right? Something here has to change. Absolutely has to change. So, Heal Yourself Oracle cards. What does Taurus couples, what do Taurus couples? Hello, this is for someone. Unleash your creativity. So if this has bogged you down where you're living the dream of someone else and not being able to create your own life, your own career, your own business, you know, it's time to unleash that. As I was saying, heal yourself energies. For Taurus couples, what does Taurus need to heal from so that they can manifest the future, the life that they want? And it comes down to communication. Say what you mean. That's the number 18 card. It comes down to a number 8. So you're almost there. You know why? Because you're fed up. You've been doing this for way too long. You're feeling completely taken for granted. When you look back at all the heartache and all the disappointment and all the turmoil, all the, you know, whatever stressful moments, and you think of how you could have lived those moments in peace, in harmony, in joy, in doing what you like. Don't go backwards, Taurus. Don't go backwards trying to say, if only I would have done this, if only I did that, I said this, I put my foot down, I set up boundaries. Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But now you know better. Right, Taurus? Now you know better. So say what you mean. And it's time to live your life for yourself. Okay, my Taurus couples. Thank you guys so much. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm sending you guys lots of love. Remember, I will have Valentine's Day bonus readings for you. And once again, thank you so very much. I will have, hopefully by the end of this week, this first week of February, my shop set up, as I will start taking personal readings, a few at a time, because my schedule does vary and change. So thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate your kindness and generosity, and thank you guys so much. I'm sending you guys lots of love. Happy February, and I will see you for your mid-month bonus reading. Take care. Bye.